Hi, my name's Barrie Crampton. Welcome to another episode of Not the Evangelist News. And today I'm just looking at an article in Car Dealer, and it makes me wonder, why do all our motoring press love the Chinese? What possible reason could they have for promoting Chinese vehicles at every opportunity? You know, I mean, this Brits being turned off from Tesla because of Elon Musk. New research shows. New survey shows Musk is putting off Brits buying a Tesla. Electrifying.com quizzed 1,000 people earlier this month. Findings also showed rising appeal of Chinese brands. Right, well, funnily enough, just recently, Elon Musk interfering in the British politics and the way things are happening makes me want to buy a Tesla. You know, the people it makes not want to buy a Tesla, I would say that a large majority of EV owners seem to hate the UK. They seem to hate Brexit. The ones I've had spats with on here, when they result to name calling, they also result to your politics, who you support, who you voted for, whether you voted for to leave or to remain. I believe Britain's best on its own. I may be wrong. But these people, when they've got an EU flag in the profile, seemingly a lot of them have an EV too. So they want you to drive an EV. They don't want you to be able to vote. They think you're wrong about having a nice car, and they also think you were misinformed about voting for Brexit. In other words, it seems to me that describes a lot of EV drivers. They don't mind driving around in a Chinese EV because the pollution's over there in China. It's zero emissions here. In China, big coal-fired power stations. And before some of you get on to me and say, oh, hang on, China have made great strides this year in cleaning their act up, cleaning their energy. They're doing this, that and the other. Well, apparently it still went up last year. You know, what we need to know is, what's the cost? What's the carbon cost in an EV getting here to our showroom? When's it going to be carbon neutral? And, you know, if that's going... Another thing we should do, now I'm deadly serious about this, what we should do, we should find out how much carbon, or how much more carbon it's taken to produce a Chinese EV, and then we should charge them in trees and plant the trees for every... tariffs. There's no point in putting a tariff on a Chinese car for Claire and Angela to take the money and then give it somebody else, you know, like a country who sends rockets up. You know, we don't send rockets up, but we're sending international aid to a country that sends rockets up. We can't pay our pensioners the 300 quid, but we can send money abroad. You know, it just doesn't bear thinking about. Brits would rather choose Chinese than take a Tesla when buying their next EV, a new survey has found. And it's all thanks to Elon Musk. Electric car advice website, electrifying.com, quizzed 1,000 people earlier this month and found that nearly 2/3 of car buyers are put off, so it's nearly 2/3, from buying a Tesla because of the controversial CEO. Respondents were current EV owners, which is what I've just said, and those intending to purchase one, with 59% in each group saying that Musk's influence were deter them going for a Tesla. James, you need to get a spell checker. That's worse than mine. The survey also highlighted the growing appeal of Chinese brands and found that among EV owners, 61% would be happy choosing a car from a Chinese manufacturer. Meanwhile, 56% of potential EV buyers would also go Chinese. The search was live as Musk was heavily in the spotlight after performing a one-arm gesture during the inauguration of Donald Trump, and comes after Chinese powerhouse BYD overtook Tesla to become the world's top EV maker in terms of sales last year. Ginny Buckley, journalist, broadcaster and founder of electrifying.com, said our research reveals a major shift in consumer perceptions. So 690 people, that's it. Tesla has played a pivotal role in accelerating the adoption of electric vehicles, but our findings show that Elon Musk's personal involvement in Tesla's brand appears to be polarising, pushing many buyers to look elsewhere. She added, our research highlights just how fiercely competitive and fast-moving the EV market has become. Now, I don't believe that photographs, single shots, should be used to report news like that. I really don't. I mean, if you ever saw a certain episode of Father Ted, then you'll know why. And also, of course, after Elon did that, I didn't even see it. But after he did that, there was all sorts of memes on the internet. Superman. You know, Taylor Swift. They got absolutely everybody at some stage. It's just so ridiculous. It shouldn't even enter into a discussion. It certainly shouldn't enter into selling Chinese cars and saying and turning people against Elon Musk. Tesla has played a pivotal role in accelerating the adoption of electric vehicles, but our finding shows that Elon Musk's personal involvement in Tesla brand appears to be polarising, pushing many buyers to look elsewhere. Has there ever been any controversial events in China, do you think? When I was younger, there was what happened at Tiananmen Square? What did they call that? Was Elon there? Was that it? Elon was there? The whole story is ridiculous. She added, our research highlights just how fiercely competitive and fast-moving the EV market has become, said Buckley. Consumers now have more choice than ever, with cutting-edge technologies, better pricing and new players transforming the game. Despite the strength of its model lineup, Tesla's dominance is no longer a given, and as our findings reveal, its founder might now be doing more harm than good to the brand. Also commenting on the survey findings, founder of Palmer Energy, Andy Palmer, said the electrifying.com research is timely and shows just how influential Chinese brands are becoming. They are affordable and good quality, not perfect, but do offer consumer choice at the right price point. On the matter of drivers turning away from Tesla due to the actions of its CEO, it is yet to be proven, yet it does show that people have enough choice now to comfortably switch if they choose. Tesla was a market leader, but the Model Y has slipped from the top spot. Tesla needs to think long and hard about its positioning and product offers if it wants to stop bleeding market share. Palmer, a former CEO of Nissan and Aston Martin, will be a headline speaker at Car Dealer Live. I'll be giving that one a miss. Just absolutely ridiculous. Why do our media take every opportunity to promote Chinese EVs? Why do you think that is? I'm not going to say anything. Why do you think it is?